notice at the moment, I'm sort of slumped in this chair. Immediately when you talk of costumes of this period, it makes you... I would be sitting in a completely different way. It constricts. It is very fine. I mean, the costume would be rich. I would look like a prince, and I would sit like a prince. So immediately it changes your body language, and that's very important to be aware of that. And often what happens is you get to a tech and you put the costumes on, and suddenly it makes sense of a lot of stuff that didn't make sense in rehearsal because you have this whole different dimension added. Also, for me, the idea that the court is incredibly fine, expensively dressed. It is all about show, display. The idea, there's a very strong undercurrent in the play of the superficiality that is part of life, what hides beneath the finery, the corruption that's underneath. That's very interesting. And also the idea of Hamlet suddenly stepping out of this world when he puts on the antic disposition or whatever it is. It is a deliberate taking off of this superficiality and throwing it away. So the idea of him being mad might not have to be that he's running around howling at the moon and things like that. It's actually more to do with the fact that he is completely thrown away this court superficiality and is walking around. I mean, he's described as having his doublet undone, his hose falling down, which in a court which is that strict would be like he's mad. I mean, that's enough to merit somebody being insane. So that does a lot of work for you. I mean, I know in many productions there have, Hamlet's been wandering around in pajamas, or, I think Michael actually told me of somebody doing it in a dress once. That I want to avoid some real in-your-face statement. I think it's enough of a statement if everyone else is looking so fine to have this guy walking around in shirt hanging out and no stockings on and, with dirty feet or hair all over the place. That's enough of a statement. And in a way, for me, it's a deliberate thing of Hamlet to do that. It is saying, I do not want to be part of this fake world, as much as it is saying, well, they'll think I'm mad.